What's up YouTube, this is TKF. Here we've got a really good battle. I'm actually testing a new team. It's a never seen before team. It's pretty good, but before we start off, just to give you a bit of like false information, should we say, I do make a huge misclick, which does affect the game pretty badly. So anyway, I'm gonna let you see this new team and yeah, see how EpicLugia does. Let's have a look. So there's the new team. Alright, so I lead out with a lead Dragonite, which is really strange, and he goes into Mammoth Swine and I'm like, oh shit. So I go into a Blissey, predicting the Ice Beam, but he gets his rocks up and goes for the Ancient Power, but it's not going to touch his Blissey. So I go for the Thunder Wave, and I don't know why. And he goes into Typhlosion, I go into Zapdos. And I don't know why, because I just got the rocks up, and he goes to the Lava Plume, and I don't know why, but I thought it was Scarfed, but apparently it's not, which is really strange. So he goes for the Rock Smash, and I just roar it out, because I didn't really want to be facing that, and of course I get the Typhlosion again. I was like, dude, come on. So I swap back out into the Dragonite, because I know it hasn't got any ice moves, and it's Shadow Claw, so I've seen the amount it does, and I'm not too worried about it. So I put up the sub, and I forgot to put Roost on this Dragonite, so yeah, so I go for the Dragon Dance, and this is where I make my big mistake. So I go for another Dragon Dance, and he Shadow Claws my sub away, and that's fine, because I know an Outrage at this point can KO his Typhlosion, which it does, which is pretty cool for me, because I know my Dragonite's almost maxed out attack. It hasn't got any EVs in there, but it's pretty good. So the second Outrage will take out the Ampharos as well. I do get the Confusion Hacks after 2, I was pretty annoyed, but my Lumberry will cure that. So it goes into Dragonite now, and I misclick and click Dragon Dance. And I was like, no, and he wing attacks. I was like, yes, and then I forgot his massive attack, and I was like, no. So I go into my Hitmonchan, hoping to outspeed, and I do. I'm running an Iron Fist ability on this, so I do get this 20% increase on power, so that will KO. So he goes into Gyarados now, and I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's a physical or a special. And it turns out I think it's a special Gyarados, so he goes for that. And he withdraws and goes into his Mammoth Swine, predicting the T-Bolt, but I don't. I roost up. And having seen the Mammoth Swine, I know I can't do anything, so I switch out to the Hitmonchan, and he Ice Shards, and I'm hoping to go for the fighting move, but he switches out into Gyarados, and Gyarados will take... sorry, I predict the switch and go to the Bulk Up. But I have to switch out into my Blissey, and he uses Dragon Rage, and obviously I'm not bothered about that on my Blissey. So he goes for the Ice Fang, and I was pretty bothered here, because Ice Fang is a physical move, so it will do a lot of damage. So I use a bit of tactitional skills here, and I go for the sub, and I know it's going to break my sub. That's why I go for the T-Wave. And I know now that I've T-Waved it, I'll be faster than it, so that I can go for the Soft Boiled this turn, which is going to restore my HP to almost max. Believe me, it takes a lot longer than that when you're actually playing. So he goes for Ice Fang, which I know is coming, and I know it's not going to do too much, because I've already Soft Boiled, so I can leave it at half, and I switch out and I go into my Alakazam. So I know another Ice Fang's coming, I'm pretty sure Alakazam can take it, and it does pretty nicely. So I go for the CM, and he goes for the Dragon Rage, which I'm not bothered about. My lefties is going to get back most of that anyway. So I go for the Psychic, and it doesn't kill, and I was pretty annoyed. And he Ice Fangs again, and this time he gets the Freeze Hex. I was pretty annoyed about that, because that does lead to the downfall of my Alakazam. So he goes for Ice Fang, and I live on 7 HP, which is pretty cool, but I still stay frozen solid. So Alakazam is now officially off my team for being shite. So I bring in my Zapdos, hopefully to scare it out, and it does scare it out, and I predict this and go into the Drill Peck. I know it won't do much to the Mammoth Swine, but it's better than a T-Bolt, which does nothing. So I switch out into the Hitmonchan, expecting the Ice Shard, which I do get. I know it can take it, but I hope he doesn't switch out here, because I go into the Drain Punch, and that's going to do a big chunk of damage. So I go for the Drain Punch. I don't have the Bulk Up, unfortunately, but yeah, like I said, I'm running Technician, so I get a 20% extra power boost, which is cool. So I go for the Vacuum Wave, and it did nothing, because I didn't know what it was running on the Snorlax, but apparently it's not really much of a threat. So I go for the Drain Punch, and it's not going to kill, and I wasn't expecting it to kill, but I just wanted my health back. So Giga Impact was perfect for me, because now I can go into the free Bulk Up, and I get the Bulk Up, and I'm not sure whether to go for the Drain Punch, because I'm expecting the switch, but he doesn't switch, so I get the Drain Punch off, and I get most of my health back, which is pretty cool after the Bulk Up. But he goes into Gyarados, and I know that my bulk up's going to be rendered useless because of the Intimidate, so I don't really care at this point, so I just go for the Drain Punch because I haven't really got a safe switch in. I have one, but I didn't really want to show it. So, yeah, I just go for the two Drain Punches to finish up, and that's game. So, well done, EpicLugia. Thanks for helping me test my new team. That was really cool of you. He's a really good battler, guys. Please, I will post the link to his channel in the description. Please make sure you go over and sub and check his channel out and check his videos up. He's going to put this video up, one of his versions, so please make sure you go and check that out. I know I will. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and sub for more Wi-Fi battles.